Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and very good morning everyone. I'm Nabila Huda binti Aziz who present my paper. The title is Study on Consumer Perception and Acceptance of Grocery Product Purchase through E-commerce Platform Case Study in Klang Valley, Selangor. So for the introductions, the growth of the internet has introduced the notions of online grocery shopping to a few grocery retailers and consumers in Malaysia. According to Painter and Lim 2001, online grocery company was first introduced to Malaysia by pasarborong.com in 2000. And then, according to Masidi in Safari 2015, stated that Tesco is one of the established e-grocery in Malaysia that offer online grocery home shopping to their customers. And meanwhile, for the Malaysia government, under Ministry of Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry, previously and now known as Ministry of Agriculture and Food Industry, MAFI, has introduced AgroBazaar online website. So this AgroBazaar online website is responsible to market the agro-based products, fishery, livestock, crops, agro services, and also agrotourism manufacturers. It acts as a virtual marketing platform to market all the related agro-based products. And then we also have any other grocery company, online grocery companies such as Recti, Grocer Express, Happy Fresh, and also Pasar Tab. Okay, for the problem statements, right, so according to Kushe and Bahiti 2015, individuals believe that grocery shopping at retail store is quite difficult at hosting. All right, and online grocery shopping has encouraged customers to purchase online to meet their daily grocery necessities, and the consumer have received a lot of benefits through this online grocery shopping, particularly in terms of obtaining perishable and non-perishable product without having to physically visit the store. However, prior research have indicated the number of Malaysians who purchase for grocery online is still modest. Okay, therefore, there are several factors that have been identified as the reason why consumers still did not aware with these online grocery services, and due to the poor adoptions of online grocery shopping, and only 9% of Malaysian customers are interested to adopt an online grocery for their food shopping, according to Nielsen 2015. Furthermore, despite of the COVID-19 pandemic, most Malaysian consumers still choose to purchase in the supermarkets rather than online groceries provided, according to Chan 2021. And then many internet businesses are very struggling to maintain their present online consumer as well as to attract new customers in order to achieve the sales development of their grocery services. And then, according to the earlier study by Maside and Safari 2015, the majority of these online grocery shopping suppliers can only provide to resident workers in the Klang Valley and the few other big cities in Peninsular Malaysia. So as a result, online grocery are only available in certain places or in near areas to the shop. So the above mentioned online grocery in Malaysia are still slow growth. There exist certain negative segments of consumer perceptions purchase online grocery, especially fresh products. Okay, so this study will explore the above knowledge gaps, which from this study can help online grocers to formulate effective strategies and improve their service in terms of attracting more customers to use online groceries and sustain customer loyalty, as well as supporting the government in developing suitable initiatives to boost the sector's growth. Factors of consumer acceptance to purchasing online grocery products. So now we are going to look at what are the main factors that influence the consumer acceptance to purchasing online grocery products. So we have 4 main factors altogether. Okay, and then before we go further on the factors that affecting consumer acceptance in purchasing online grocery products, we look first at the definitions of the consumer acceptance. So what does it mean by consumer acceptance? Consumer acceptance means that they are willing to purchase or at least tolerate them in purchasing any product. So this acceptance of purchasing online groceries is dependent on the situation that happens. So we have 4 factors, starting with the familiarity and confidence. Second is social factors. Third is are the individual availability, and fourth is the time availability. And according to Safari et al., familiarity and confidence are important success elements for online transactions from any company in any market. And Safari also mentioned that satisfaction of purchasing a product leads to repeat purchases and growing usage of such product or services. For the second factor is social factors. Social factors is the way consumers switch and accept their buying behavior from conventional store to virtual store is influenced by colleagues, family, and friends. So these opinions, recommendations, and shopping experience, which suggested by reference groups such as family, friend, or colleagues, are providing strong impressions for consumers to try for the new shopping channel. It was done by the Ramos and Nielsen 2005. And then for the individual ability, so according to the Hernandez et al. 2011, what they say, the online shopper profile is dominated by young people as they are typically more likely to adopt new technologies, live in house with internet access, and have higher levels of internet use. And Smasi Day in Safaris 2015 said that the women, especially household, prefer to shop online because it's convenient and they do not have to queue long, especially for those with small children. Gender preference, whereby females prefer to purchase online when compared with their male counterparts. Okay, the first factor is time availability. So according to Kokar 2013, the condition of time pressure will lead busy people for buying online because it can save their time and make their work easy. The greater the time pressures, the higher the probability of online purchase. And according to Verhoeven and Lager 2001, the larger the time pressure they receive, the larger the perceived relative advantage and compatibility of electronic grocery shopping will be. Okay, so next we go to the factors of consumer perceptions to purchasing online groceries. So there are 5 factors of consumer perceptions to purchasing online grocery products among the consumers. Okay, and before we go further on the factors, we look at the definitions of consumer perceptions. Consumer perceptions is known as consumer total opinion, thought, awareness, and feelings about a company, and its product and service offerings are referred to as customer perceptions. And consumer perceptions is another term for customer perceive. Okay, the first factor for the customer perception is perceived delivery charge. According to Huang and Opelwald 2006, the delivery fee that is charged by grocery retailers is one of the reasons consumers hesitate to shop grocery online. And Zai et al. Say in 2011, the low uptake of online grocery shopping because of the delivery charge, and it is hard to change the consumer shopping habits. The second factor is perceived delivery time. Alright, so Choi 2013 said that consumer demand speedy delivery of groceries and other perishable items because they do not always plan their meals ahead of time and everyday routines are hard to forecast. And Han et al. 2008 said consumers rejecting online grocery shopping because they are unsatisfactory with the delivery services, which include a delayed delivery process and incorrect orders. And the third factor, it persists convenient. Buckham and Ponder 2010 mentioned, compared to shopping in conventional stores, consumer perceives online shopping as easier for the purpose of access and search convenient. Kuwar 1998, consumers always believe that purchase via online normally provide convenience and increase the level of job performance. And the fourth factor is perceived information accessibility. Hansen 2005 said that online grocery is easy to find the product the consumer like to purchase, and it also to get a lot of information of the grocery which they would like to buy. And Conan 1985 said perceived information accessibility is the consumer are evaluating the sources information that provided in the website based on the perceptions and experience before they make any transaction in purchasing online groceries. The fifth is perceived product quality. Salim et al. 2015. The perceived quality of a product has a direct impact on purchasing decisions. Elliott 2002. According to a previous experiment, product quality is one of the factors of customer satisfaction as long as it meets in the end system criteria. The sixth factors is perceived potential risk. Collier and Bistott say consumer will avoid online shopping altogether if their personal information, especially credit card data, is not protected from the potential hackers. And Ratna Singham 1998 said security is one of the technology risks that affect consumers to purchase grocery via virtual stores. In the consumer minds, the security concerns conceive of personal authentications and the exchange of the consumer data and information between the consumer and web owners. These are six factors that will influence the customer perceptions. So these are the six factors that will influence the customer perceptions in purchasing the online grocery products. All right, so next we go to the methodology. Methodology, starting with the reliability test. According to the International Business Machines Corporation 2017, reliability analysis used to study the measure of internal consistency, and this is used to measure the questionnaire is relevant and not to spread to respondents. So in this study, we have 196 respondents. All right, and then we carry out the descriptive analysis, Pearson correlation, and also multiple regressions in order to answer all the objective in our research. So descriptive statistic or descriptive analysis are used to summarize the data analysis regarding to demographic questions such as age, gender, education, and income. All right, and the Pearson correlation analysis. Pearson correlation is used to measure the strength of linear relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. And multiple regression is instated by Bindi and Wami 2016. Multiple linear regression analysis are used to predict the value of the dependent variable based on the values of independent variable. For the result and discussions. Okay, factors that influence the consumer acceptance to purchasing online grocery. Alright, so familiarity and confidence was a significant influencing consumer acceptance to purchasing online grocery. So this factor had a medium relationship with the consumer decision in purchasing grocery product through online platform. And the consumer will evaluate the product based on the information given in the website that will gain their confidence in shopping online. It is aligned with the Adams 2012. For the social factor, there was a significant relationship between social factor with the consumer decision in purchasing online groceries. And according to Cornea and Jin 2003, social factor is the basic concept, which means when the members in social group have already used and know the advantage and benefits of the online groceries, and then it will influence every member in their group to purchase through online rather than offline store. And for the individual ability, from the result, individual ability is a more significant factor that influencing consumer acceptance to purchasing online groceries. So it showed that there was strong relationship between this factor and consumer decision in purchasing online grocery, and it was supported by the Hernandez et al. 2011, saying that it also confirmed by the fact that online shopper profile is dominated by young people, as they are typically more likely to adopt new technology, live in a household with internet access, and have higher levels of internet use. And the fourth factor is the time availability. Time availability factor also have significant influencing consumer acceptance to purchasing online grocery. The results show that it has a significant relationship with the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery, and it was supported from the previous study, which is consumer that had a time pressure, whether because of the personal pressure, career choice, social commitment, and also situation factor will influence consumer to shopping online, according to Attract et al. 2009. And the factors that influence consumer perceptions to purchasing online grocery. The first factor, we look at the first factor. The first factor, which is perceived delivery charge, are influencing consumer perception towards purchasing online grocery. There was a significant relationship between this factor with consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. So according to Huang and Opperwall, saying that the factor that have been identified, such as the delivery charge and time taken for going to the physical store, would affect the consumer perceptions. And the second factor, which is the perceived delivery time, shows there was no significant relationship with consumer decision in purchasing online groceries. So it was supported by the Bureau of Var 2018. The weekly correlate of delivery time and minimum order value was found in consumer intention in purchasing online groceries. So the positive correlation with delivery time can be linked to the availability of the delivery terms, where more available delivery terms can cause consumer decision decisions in purchasing, and the orders will be more. And the third is perceived convenience. Perceived convenience, the results show there was a significant relationship between perceived convenience and consumer decision purchasing online groceries. And according to the previous study done by Dridigera 2019, the study's finding reveal a positive relationship between perceived convenience and consumer decision in purchase online grocery, where users think that the online grocery system can be easy to operate and use and doesn't need so much effort. Individual will have increased intention to purchase their grocery using online platform. The fourth is the perceived information accessibility. There is no significant relationship between this factor and the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. According to the previous study, it shows that there is no significant relationship between perceived information accessibility and consumer decision, because the information that provided in the website are incomplete and consumers are not able to see, touch the product to evaluate based on the information given, and what it was supported by Odekern and Basel 2003. For the fifth factor, perceived product quality, there is no significant relationship between this perceived product quality and the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. It is because regarding to the fresh product, consumers are preferred to purchase the product by themselves at the store to make sure the product quality are guaranteed. It is by Lee and Olsen 2007. That's why the relationship between this variable is low, and there is no significant relationship between the perceived product quality and the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. And the sixth one is perceived potential risk. The results show that there is significant relationship between perceived potential risk and the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. Based on previous study that conducted by Hansen 2005, perceived potential risk is significant influence to the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery. And according to the AkuVQ 2006, perceived risk is the most effect in buying, processing, and consumer will search the information about potential risk in order to avoid the risk in purchasing online groceries. As the conclusions, this study found that the consumer perceptions is about we perceive delivery charge, perceived convenience, and perceived potential risk. These perceptions will influence the consumer decision in purchasing online grocery products. So then factor that influencing the consumer acceptance is based on the situation, which is time availability, social factor, individual availability, and also familiarity. So overall, we can conclude that consumer will purchase online grocery from the basis factors of consumer acceptance and factors of consumers' perceptions. So these two independent variables have the relationship with the dependent variable. Consumers have shown different perception and acceptance behavior when shopping online as compared to when they are shopping in a physical store. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you.